All right, Pisces, let's get into it. So I'm doing a new love reading, and it's interesting. These cards are not supposed to be with these, but here's one, and it says commitment. I'm doing new love. So a lot of you are going to be committing to someone new. As I started getting in this energy, I seen you are lovable. So this person could really show you or make you feel lovable. It's like, you know what? I'm not broken. There's nothing wrong with me. This is amazing. Some of you, spoiler alert, skip over this if you don't want to spoiler. Some of you are going to be getting engaged here soon. Because it's like this person wants to make a promise to you. So whoever this new person is, this person feels like you've been through a lot of pain, that you've been dealt a lot of pain. And this person wants to make it better. This person feels like you make their life better. I'm getting major power couple vibes, like major power couple vibes. Your love life is being affected by children. Okay, passion. So there's a lot of passion here. Some of you children are affecting this connection. This person could be I was literally about to say this person could be a soulmate, and boom, in my face, slap me, soulmate. So a lot of you are accepting a soulmate's love. You've prayed for them. You've manifested them to come into your life. New love. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. This person, in all three of these cards, this person is holding you. So this person makes you feel really safe. You guys could get a puppy together. Some of you could be getting a puppy. This person's wanting to make a move towards you. Some sort of move, some sort of step. They could even have other people involved. Again, this could be an engagement, a birthday party. This person has a lot of love for you. Feeling like they don't want to let you go. What's the devil? This person's wanting to have some sort of communication with you about possibly something that they've left behind. So for some of you, you're not with this person right now. For some of you, you are. If you're with this person, there's going to be an up-leveling in your commitment. If so, this person could be telling you that there is someone or something in their life that they're having to leave behind in order to give to you. So for some of you, maybe it's family members that don't agree with it. For some of you, there's distance. Whatever it is, this person's bossing up and doing what they need to do to give you what you want, what you need. This person's cup is overflowing with love. I have to give to you. But again, there's something with the moon that you don't know about. So they're going to either have to leave friends behind, family members behind. They're going to have to quit talking to certain coworkers. It's like people who put some sense of negativity in their mind. This person's wanting to get to a place of peace. I just heard, I know I could live a good life with you and nobody's going to get in the way of that. So this is someone who's like determined. This person here recently could have been focusing on getting to a place of peace in their own life. And that could be something that you don't know. Again, you might not be with this person yet, or you're with this person and you don't know that there are people around them that does not approve, like, or accept your guys' dynamic. Again, there could be lifestyle changes they're having to make. that others aren't agreeing with. So what they're giving me is like major vibes of when you start to date someone and people will be like, oh, well, they're changing you. They just don't want you around us. Maybe they're not changing me. Maybe I'm changing myself because I like who I am when I'm with them and I'm thriving. Like, that's what I'm getting here. But there is an energy where somebody could be crying over the fact that your person, the person that you classify as your new lover, that you will be marrying for a lot of you, or you will be in a deep connection where it's like we are spiritually married. There is an energy here of, I can't believe you're doing this. I can't believe you're willing to accept this, to go towards this, to do this. And I'm getting that there's a major change and transformation that had to take place. So again, cutting someone out, telling someone to go away. You're going to get communication about this though. This could have been someone that was very codependent on them. There could have been a trauma bonded connection. There could have been a toxic connection. For some of you, this is someone where it's like, we're newly together. You don't know that there's maybe some situationships that's kind of behind the scenes where this person was collaborating with them and they're trying to end it, but they're not wanting to end it because that person's kind of crying over spilled milk. Or excuse me, that person is crying over the fact that they're getting left behind. They're finding a place of peace and it's without me. That's making me feel very guarded. That's making me feel a little bit like, no, you didn't. That could be the person's energy that's attached to your person's energy. And that could have maybe had to slow walk them with the Knight of Pentacles. That's going to be for some of you. Okay. How does this person feel for you? Again, soulmate, childlike energy. This person feels like you're very attractive. They feel like you're very independent. They feel like you're very confident. They admire some sort of childlike energy. You know, laughing a lot, making jokes. You're on the side of the interstate, your tire's flat. Instead of screaming and kicking the tire, you're laughing. You're like, well, and they're like, why are you laughing? And you're like, I mean, what do you want us to do? We got a flat tire. Like, might as well laugh. We're just kind of in it at this point. That's your energy. And this person finds that very, 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 very attractive. Okay. Give me more. Again, feeling like they want to complete some cycle, feeling like other foundations had to crumble. This person's feeling very burdened by whatever's having to change. Yeah, this could be the one. There could be some sort of healing family issues that's been taking place on your part, their part, both parts. And that could be what's happening here. Somebody could be releasing something that is no longer serving them. Bossing up, this could be you, and saying, you know what, this doesn't serve me. I'm healing this. Let's move on. Now, keep this in mind. When you're healing family issues, when you're healing daddy issues, mama issues, you will tend to attract people with those same issues that that parent has. Example, when I was in the thick of healing my daddy issues, every guy that would come to me was so much like my dad, it made me sick to my stomach. Why was that? Because I was healing those issues. And as I'm really deep in those emotions, my soul is craving and attracting what I have always felt that I was missing. For my dad, I felt that I needed approval. I felt that I needed to get some sense of validation. You love me, right? Did I do this correctly? Is this good enough for you? That was always my energy. Same with my mother. Let's not get into it. So even when it comes to female friendships or male friendships, relationships, whatever that looks like, if I'm not careful, I will find myself in dynamics like those connections where I'm like, wait, why do I feel like I need your validation? Why do I feel like I'm asking for your approval? So be aware that as you're healing those deep, deep, deep wounds, you might find yourself in the thick of what you're trying to heal. And that can make you feel a little bit of like, oh my God, why am I only getting the scum of the scum of the scum? because you're purging that energy. And as you're pushing that energy out, it is going to attract that energy to you. It's like a hound dog. They can smell it. It's like a shark. I smell it. I can smell that coming off of you. I can smell that you need my validation and you need me right now. Okay? So for some of you, you've been healing a lot of family issues. You've went through a lot of chaos because of it. But because you were willing to do it, your love life will be benefiting, okay? Now, there's going to be somebody coming in towards you. It's funny that I'm saying this because with the whole healing family issues, I feel like there is someone that's going to be coming towards you that is going to want to reconcile with you, but this person has red flags. And as I'm saying that, I feel like this person could remind you of someone from your past, someone that you tried to heal from, whether it is a mom, a dad, an aunt, an uncle, a brother, a sister, a grandma, grandpa, an ex-spouse, whatever that is. 1111, as I said, that could be a twin flame. Just throwing that out there. Be aware, though, that that person's still going to come in with red flags, and you need to pay attention to them. There are going to be people around you who is going to acknowledge that connection. Hey, that's not best for you. Hey, what I'm getting is that if you have a connection in your life that is very unavailable, people are going to say something to you. Your support system is going to say, hey, that connection really makes you seem insecure. You're not usually insecure. What's the problem? Because at the end of the day, if you're a very confident person and someone brings insecurity out of you, I would say that that's a wound. And I would also say that that person's triggering things in you that makes you not feel safe. That's a red flag within itself. Instead of maybe trying to prove yourself, maybe we should say, you know what, I'm going to take a step back because I'm feeling a certain type of way and I don't like it. So be aware of that, okay? Now, again, for this new person, you're going to heal family issues and it's going to bring you someone who is going to be the partner that is actually going to align with you. When you're feeling triggered, this person's going to know how to handle you without thinking twice about it. When you're feeling overwhelmed, this person's going to know how to handle you without thinking twice about it. This person, vulnerability. You can be open with this person. You're going to be able to be open. You're going to be able to say things to this person you've never been able to say. Example, maybe you approach the world in a very, I'm good, I'm fine, leave me alone type of energy. With this person, you're going to be able to look at them and be like, I'm a crybaby. I get my feelings hurt all the time. You're going to be able to be very vulnerable with this person, okay? Again, be aware that someone might try to interfere. Someone who is unavailable, whether that is on their side or your side. Be aware of that, okay? It could be someone that you have a little bit of a soft spot for, but you need to recognize that just because you have a soft spot for someone does not mean that you can build with them. You have to ask yourself, can I build with you? Do you even want to build with me? Ask yourself that too, okay? Give me more for this new person. Again, this new person, their emotion is just overflowing. This person feels very loyal to you. Listen to your intuition. You have learned the lesson when it comes to someone who maybe wears a mask, who is a lost soul. Some of you have got a lost soul connected to you. This person doesn't know who they are. This person, if their head wasn't screwed on, it would be gone. This person is seeking truth and clarity, but maybe the truth and clarity isn't to be with you. I'm telling you, you have two connections. You have one that's going to move to marriage or a union. And then you have one where there's a lot of passion. This person's very unavailable. They have a mask. They feel very loyal to you, but their loyalty's fleeting, which means one day they might be very loyal to you. The next day they might not. That person will be approaching you. They will be taking a leap or a risk towards you. But just be aware that although you might like that person, you might long for that person, it is unbalanced, okay? So give me more for this new person. Give me more for how this connection is going to unfold with this new person. So I've been meaning to do this reading and it kept getting delayed. So for a lot of you, I'm just going to be honest, this connection is going to get delayed. Let's see, today is Thursday. I think today is day 6 of the delay. Y'all, I'm telling you, my life's been chaotic. I think today's day 6 of the delay. So there could be 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months. I ain't saying 6 years. There could be a 6 delay. 6 days, 6 weeks, or 6 months before this connection fully manifests and starts growing. Now, for a lot of you, you've been investing with this person. This person makes you feel like your heart is full. They make you feel like your heart, it's like you feel so secure with this person that your heart can sing. I'm telling you. Hold on. Some of you are walking away from somebody. I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. That's what I just heard. Give me more for the new person. This person feels like you're really stable, you're grounded, you're abundant. This person could see that there's some sense of sadness and disappointment that you've held on to over someone or something you had to walk away from. Again, do you remember me saying this person recognizes that you have been dealt a lot of pain, that you've put a lot of effort and time and energy into things that have not manifested or turned into anything worth having. This person sees you as someone who is a wife or a husband. They see you as someone who is stability. But they could also see that that was maybe a lesson that you learned, and that maybe there's even a little bit of defensive. This person does see you as someone who's very defensive, guarded. You have very firm boundaries, maybe even so much so you're a little skeptical when it comes to love. Uh-oh. So this person sees you as someone who's learned a lesson, but in that lesson, you got to the point where you put your guard up, you put your wall up, and you said, love, I'm done. That's how this person sees you. They could see you as someone who spoke a truth. Okay, so for some of you, when you met this person or when you meet this person, you're going to speak a message of truth or a message of bad news. And it's around you maybe not being able to see everything clearly. So your view is rigid because of the things that you've been through. When you've been hurt, when you've went through things that was very painful, when you've maybe gotten rejected, been told you're not good enough, you've been called names, you've got cheated on, whatever that looks like, that really does chip away at yourself. And sometimes it takes a long time to get that back, and sometimes you don't ever get it back. I do feel like there was someone that you were connected to where there was a connection, there was a purpose. Oh, I just heard it was nonsense. That's what it was. Okay, and that's valid. But I feel that whatever it was, it's like whatever happened for a reason. It helped grow you. It helped expand you. But it also backed you up in a corner where you're like, no, don't touch me. No, I'm not doing love no more. No, thank you. Ew. And I do think that this person's going to like soften your heart. But I do again think that this person's going to be able to see clear as day that something has happened and it's made you not ever, ever, ever want to put your effort into something ever again. In divine timing, a leap will be taken. It's going to lead to some sense of balance. Could come out of nowhere. That someone's making a choice to give to you. You could have a choice between two. Interesting. I'm hearing, I think I only want one number in my phone. I might change your contact to don't leave me alone. So a lot of you, yeah, Page of Cups. I think it's going to start off small. I think this person's going to be very kind, very loving towards you. And it's going to get, what I just heard is it's going to start off small, but your heart's going to explode. So it's a little bit of like, it's going to start off small, but then it's going to be like, boom. You make me feel so safe. I want to give to this. Now I'm understanding why I've maybe had a hard time letting other things go. Here's the thing. When you're out in the desert and you're literally thirsting to death, you're going to want any water that you can get. And I feel like you've been thirsting to death. I feel like that's the problem, is that you've been thirsting to death when it comes to this type of love, this type of connection. And maybe, just maybe, you're going to be able to look back and go, ooh, I should have never drank from that bottle. I should have never drank from that river. That creek was nasty and infested. You're going to definitely change your perspective on the people that you've entertained, that you've allowed into your life, you've allowed to touch you, you've allowed to know your name, be in your presence. But I also think that it's going to make you see, again, that thirst from a different level. Because this person is going to have a water hose full of water. You can have as much as you want. Tell me what you need. I got it. I've got you. All you have to do is say it. I've got you. There's been a huge divine timing factor here, which is the reason why so many delays have been in place. For some of you, not allowing yourself to let someone go who maybe cares for you, but rather, it's like, I care for you, but I'd rather remain in control. So I'm going to do that. You needed to allow yourself to let that person go. And that could be where the delays come in for some of you, was not allowing that person to fully be. Some of you didn't want to let that person go because you didn't want to handle the emotion that you felt. For some of you, it's around the fact that you felt that you put effort, time, and dedication into something, and it was a waste of effort, time, and dedication. It's like, why did I waste my time? Why did I waste my attention? Why did I waste my effort? Why did I waste my voice? Why did I waste it? Yeah, a lot of you, whoever this new person is, I'm hearing from that nonsense song, I think I got an ex, but I forgot him. A lot of you are going to forget all about the people in your past once you come to this new person. You could literally bump into the people who you used to be crazy about, and you would be like, hey, you're not going to have any emotion. You're not going to have any feeling, because deep, deep down, you're going to know that you're not missing anything. Yeah, there's a very intense connection here. It's divine. It's destined. It could have come after a time of you clearing your energy and really focusing on yourself. So I'm seeing for some of you, something's not going to happen today, but something will be happening here very, very, very soon. It's going to be effort. It's going to be dedication. When is this happening? The Magician. So someone... Okay, so to be honest with you, it's divine timing. Someone's trying to manifest you back in. Until that conversation is done, I don't see 8 days, 8 weeks, 8 months. Somebody's birthday could be in August. I don't know what sign that is. So for some of you, if you've not met the new person that you're supposed to be with, or you're not with that person yet, it's because there's someone from your past that's coming back that you need to reject first. That person from the past is going to want to spend time with you, but you need to allow yourself to see that there's Six Flags and you don't have a yearly subscription, baby. You don't got a yearly membership, okay? So, I mean, you can have a one free pass day, but is that really what you want to do? Ask yourself that. Once you allow yourself to let that go, or they allow their self to let something go, boom, it's going to be like a flipping volcano. This person could be, yeah, then somebody's going to come in very, very quickly. I'm telling you. So what I'm getting is that there could be a blockage with someone external to you. Someone who's feeling burdened. Someone who's very heavily in your energy. Yeah. But see, that person isn't doing self-reflection. They're very stuck. You need to let them go. If someone is very stuck, if they're not changing their perspective, if they're doing the same thing over and over and over again, allow them to keep banging their head on the wall. They're insane. Let them do it. Let them be unhappy. So you've got to allow something to close. And then it's going to bring you this new person. Again, it could be 8 days, 8 weeks before something takes place. Yeah. Again, someone's going to come in with an apology, but nothing has changed. It's still stagnant. This person does have regret because they want some sense of new emotional beginning, but they're going to come in with a message of bad news. They want out of chaos, but they're going to still breadcrumb you. You need to get to a place where you're not waiting on anyone to approach you and give to you. At the end of the day, someone is going to approach you the way that they can in that moment. And if that isn't good enough for you, have grace with them, but also make sure that you're taking care of yourself first. You can't always bend over backwards to make others happy. I'm saying that you need to make sure you're listening to your intuition with that past person. If you allow yourself to let that go, it's going to allow this new person in. And they're going to put a lot of effort, time, and dedication into this, okay? Because they really feel that this is what they've manifested. Yeah, it's going to be someone who's practical, someone who's logical, someone who's very passionate, driven. It's like, this is the kind of person who has an idea and they go after it. That night before bed, they're telling you how they want to do something. The next morning, they're up. Guess what? They're doing it. There is no having to put pressure under their butt. This is a grown-up. This is someone who's got it figured out. This person's very balanced. This person's very healed. This is someone you definitely wished for. And with these three majors, it's telling me that it hasn't been time, but it is time. This is something you've wished for. Cycle being completed, going after a dream, getting what you've hoped for, having balance, healing, having someone pour into your cup. I'm telling you, a lot of you, you're gonna have to let someone go, or they're gonna have to let someone go. Just make sure you listen to your intuition. If someone comes in out of the blue and says that they want to put the effort, the time, the dedication in, that's awesome, but go based off of their actions, not their words. You might be surprised if you do that, what's actually going to take place. Yeah, there's going to be an unforeseen change coming. Someone is in regret, wanting to fix things. Give me something on the new person. Assistance. Something's going to be happening in winter with this new person. There's going to be a major change in the winter. So I'm getting November, December, January, February. That could be when you guys are going to possibly get engaged or actually go into a commitment. I'm hearing that song, It's Cuffing Season. It's cuffing season. Okay. Yeah, someone's going to come in with some sense of temptation. There's a lot of disharmony. This person's very closed off. They're very cold. They're going to want to apologize because they want some sense of an abundance. They feel very guilty. But that person deep down feels like something's missing. And maybe it's just because they don't know themselves yet. And that's okay. Whoever this new person is, this person is a really good manifester. They're really good on loving themselves, taking care of themselves, setting intentions and following through. They know their worth. This person could be off work today, or they could be just really taking it slow. This person might be also feeling exhausted today as well. I mean, at the end of the day, you get to choose what you want. This new person is amazing. This person, it's like whoever this new person is, they know that they can't pour from an empty cup. So they have to take care of themselves first. And I think that's where you guys match one another. We're going to take care of ourselves first, because if we're the best version of ourselves, we can give that best version to someone else who's matching that effort, matching that energy, and we're going to be power couple vibes. And that's what I'm getting here. But just be aware someone is attached to your energy that's feeling a little lost, a little wounded. This person could be feeling rejected by you or left out. That's going to be for some of you. This person's blocking thoughts, blocking memories, working a lot. But there will be an unexpected change that you don't see coming. And it's going to be this person approaching you, possibly wanting to spend time with you in some sense, form, or fashion. But I don't see that past person's ways changing. So just be aware. All right, so I'm going to leave this here. Have a blessed day.